I swear by the Almighty name that the evidence I shall give this honorable court touching the matter in question is the truth, nothing but the whole truth. So help me God.
Witness, thank you very much. You will need to project your voice or put your microphone as close as possible to yourself. Introduce. There is a proposal, or rather a request, that if you could speak in Swahili, you try. Are you able to, or are you comfortable with English?
Your Honor, I'm comfortable with English.
Okay. Whenever you can, unaweza ingia kwa Kiswahili pia.
Thank you.
Whenever you can.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sasa unaitwaje? Jitambulishe kotini.
Your Honor, I'm number 235194, Chief Inspector Sawe Kigen. I wish to state that I'm a qualified forensic imaging and acoustic expert. With more than 10 years now. Of experience. I'm a certified audio and video analyst. Working on a full-time basis with the Director of Criminal Investigations, National Police Service. Your Honor, I'm appointed officer by I'm appointed officer by the Director of Prosecution, Public Prosecution under Gazette Notice Number 5548, dated 30th June 2015. To analyze, certify photographic images and electronic recordings in accordance to section 78, 78A and 106B. I'm a holder.
Slowly. You know your place? Your hand is faster, I see. Yeah, I was worried. Endelea.
Your Honor, I hold a BSc degree in science, in actuarial science. And I have been trained as a forensic imaging and acoustic analyst at DCI headquarters, Forensic Imaging and Acoustic Laboratory, and crime scene investigations. Your Honor, I've also trained in basic investigation course at National Criminal Intelligence Academy, advanced investigation course at College of Police in London, Introduction to Financial Investigations, City of London Policing Economic Crime Academy, Forensic Examinations of Digital and Financial Records. That was in the School of Monetary Studies. Fingerprint photography, BKA German, and digital photography. Your Honor, in this matter, I was working with other, my team, I was leading a team of other officers who are not in court, 3 officers. Chief Inspector Timothy Bet, Sergeant Caleb now, and Corporal John Odongo. Your Honor, on the 17th day of April 2023, our office received an internal memo from Director Homicide, File Reference Number, DCI stroke home for HOM stroke SEC for SEC stroke 4 volume 9 stroke 88 dated 17th April 2023. It was signed by Mr. Martin Nyuguto. Requesting for our services in the crime scene documentation in Malindi sub-county within Kilifi County. Due to its agency, I led a team of 4 me included, experts from forensic imaging and acoustic, and proceeded to the said area on 18th day of April 2023. On the 19th day of April 2023, a multi-agency team comprising of homicide, forensic, sub-county criminal investigation Malindi, uniformed officers, Children's Department, Haki Africa, and the Red Cross, among others, met at CCIO's office at around 7:00 hours. SCCIO's Sub-County Criminal Investigations Office. At around 7:00 hours for a brief in relations to the execution orders for a criminal miscellaneous application number E022/2023 by Chief Magistrate Malindi. Dated 21st of March 2023. Where we were to document the dates. Sorry, it was by Chief Magistrate Malindi, dated 21st March 2023, where we were to document the exhumation of the remains of 2 juveniles. Because the miscellaneous had names of the juvenile: Seth Izano Ngala and Evabra Dito Ngala, respectively. Before I talk of methodology, Your Honor, allow me to play a short video.
As you open the video, you can also be saying what it is about.
Your Honor, the video, kindly someone can switch the television. The video is generally about Shakahola. And I would like to show a general view, aerial view of Shakahola Forest, Your Honor, and explains a few things there. So welcome to Shakahola. That is a signpost along Malindi Salagate Road, trying to show the government facilities within the area.
Yana, with your permission, let me sit down so that I don't break their video. As you proceed, where is this video housed? The one you're playing?
Sorry?
Where is it housed?
In the hard drive.
You know, for your record, this is the same hard drive we have been using in court. It is marked MFI 22.
Your Honor, that video under my file I've saved 20th April. And it is in the folder J1. because I have several folders in the same hard drive. Again, I would like to play a general view of the area of the place. Allow me to pause and explain something.
As you pause, whatever you explain, you tell the court the minute.
Okay.
Yeah, you are at now 0029. Evo.
Okay, thank you. That is the video timeline. Your Honor, in that video timeline, I've paused at 0029. Your Honor, there is this area. I think you can see my cursor. Is it seen?
Yes, yes, we can see.
Yeah. Your Honor, after we realized that there were some criminal activities going on at in the forest, the RC, the regional commissioner, decided to establish a command center here to coordinate the activities within Shakahola forest.
Now, are you the one who took this particular clip?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you flying or standing on a hill? Or
I was in the chopper, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, there is this another point here. This point, that was a camp established by the county commander, and this is where the general duty officers were camping. We had again another camp here. At this point, this is where the general service unit officers were camping. Your Honor, the purpose for these camps, security camps, was to offer security to the officers working in the forest, and again to facilitate rescue of the victims. Your Honor, there is somewhere which appears whitish around this place. That is the famous Mackenzie Dam. I don't know whether I will show it. I will show it later. Yeah, left of the video. Around this area, this is where now the homesteads of the victims were located, around this area. It will be seen as we play the video. Allow me to again forward the video. What you are seeing, Your Honor, I post it at 0005:38 in the video timeline. 0005:38. That is the alleged homestead of Mackenzie. With the neighbors on its right side and also on the other side, upper side of the video. You can see there was a water pan with water. It is an homestead with 5 structures, as it is seen in the aerial view. Allow me again to forward. Was at 000825. 000825. Your Honor, you can see the dam. It's now clearly seen around this place. Down here there is a cultivated land here. I will talk about it later. Allow me again to jump to 009 28 0009 28. Your Honor, you can see homesteads. And again, you can see, very important, Your Honor, the web of footpath connecting to homesteads. Again, Your Honor, you can see there were areas appears to have been cultivated, like these areas. This one, you have this one. And you can see some areas painted red with some kind of holes. Those are the areas where the graves were opened. Now I want to talk about that area. It is located at 001226. 46, not 26, I'm sorry. 001246. There is a site, I believe you were shown yesterday. Site 31. Grave numbers 96 and 95. Your Honor, this was grave 95. This one, I don't know what it is saying. It had 2 bodies. And this one was grave 96 that had 12 bodies. And now again me to jump up to around there. 001430 in the video timeline. In this area, Your Honor, this is the area we retrieved about 60 bodies, 61 rather, 61 bodies. And it was from grave number 28 to grave number 55. I will still talk about it later, and I will show before the graves were opened.
You know, for the record, could we mark this particular clip that he has shown as 22, which is the number we assigned at the hard drive, /20/4/22. J1.
This, okay, no, it is general view, general aerial view.
All right. So general aerial view, that is the name of the
clip.
The clip itself.
The folder.
It's not J1. The name of the clip, when you open that hard drive, you will see, the first thing you'll see is general aerial view .mov. Aerial. The Englishman is correcting me. Aerial view. Thank you.
Have we marked it, or is it just all of it under MFI?
Yes, so what we were doing with the videos is that we would mark the hard drive, and then now when you open the hard drive, you'll see folders, and you'll also see that particular clip. So all the minutes he's been talking are within that clip as we have marked it. Yes. Yes.
How would we identify
It's
this?
the MFI 22. Yes. Yes. So the general marking of MFI 22 is MFI 22 and then slash, then 20/4/23, and then at the end, so that we differentiate it from the fasting canopy and others, we can give it general aerial view .mov. Yeah. I hope that answers your question. Yes.
Your Honor, I want to talk about methodology, how we process the scene and what we use to do it. One, Your Honor, a crime scene video documentation was by use of 2 video cameras, Panasonic video cameras of serial number A8TD A0151 and A8TD A0008. Number 2, search of victims and graves identifications were done through intelligent-led information and random search 3. Marking of the sites and graves was by use of numerical numbers and Roman numbers. Cordoning of scene by use of crime scene tape. Use of measuring tapes to measure points of interest. Use of geographical coordinate system to identify locations. I will talk about it when I will be talking about homestead documentation and exhumations. Use of GPS machine, that is what we were using to mark the coordinates points. Use of softwares, applications. And use of empty memory cards, that is SD cards, hard drives, and flashes. I want to talk about after we into the forest. The scene is in Shakahola area as it was shown in the video. Chakama, Langobaya Division, Malindi Sub-County. Most of the graves were within the jurisdiction of homesteads, as we've seen from the aerial view. Most of the graves were within the jurisdiction of homesteads. There are graves that were retrieved off the homesteads. Number 4, graves, we have graves. I mean 6 normal feet. Fifth, Your Honor. Almost all of the bodies exhumed from the scene were wrapped with a clothing sheet, and also it is important to note that they were tied at neck and legs, or ankles, and at the neck they tied. After rubbing it, they tied, and you will see that in the videos we will show and in the images. And of course, we had the 6th image, most of the graves having more than one bodies. More than one body. That is an example of a grave that had more than one body. And in my report, that image is number 13. I want to talk about tools. We also recovered some tools, Your Honor, as you can see in that image. In my report, that image is number 12, number 14. Those, you can see pangas, jembe, and spades. I will also want to talk about transportation of the area. We also believe that the main mode of transportation, by recovering those bicycles and motorcycles, were commonly used there. Also, that image is number 15. Want to talk about food. There were food in most of the homesteads, and that is one of the homestead I've just brought that had food. It will be shown in the video. That image is number 16. And also the question of homestead, whether the area was with homes. It is represented by that image of homestead. Homestead number 165. Your Honor, I want to talk about that homestead a bit. The issue of homestead were documented from 3rd October to 24th October 2023. We did document and search the homesteads, fasting canopies and water pans around there. That homestead had 3 structures, and it is image number 17 in my report. It had a water pan. It is in the video, cannot be seen here. And the homestead was seated under GPS coordinates 558044 eastings and 9649126 northings. Also, I want to talk about that. I think you saw when I played that area of view, the shamba. This shamba, Your Honor, we measured it, and it was measuring 16.725 acres. It is in the GPS coordinate 559905 eastings, 9649255 northings, and it was next to the dam. That is image number 19. The shamba was image number 18. This is the famous dam. It had 2 compartments. The shallow and the deep end. This one being the shallow end. That one had a deep end. And it was joined by a spillway measuring 43 feet wide. Your Honor, we documented this dam, and we have its measurement in my report. Your Honor, there is a time I talked about cracks line emerging on top of graves. This is one of it. It is in the video, it is not in the report as an image. But it is, I have a screenshot where I have 45 images. Your Honor, allow me to play images of what I have presented before I get to explanations.
Thank you. Just right before that, allow us to mark the images where they contain.
Your Honor, they are contained in this Shakahola folder. and it has a subfolder. I haven't given name, it is just a new folder.
Please.
And that is, in fact, I have named image number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is, you ask about a certain image, was it this one? As per this one, it is image number 21I.
Yes. So you wanna
There are 45 images.
You wanna allow us to mark as 22. 22 will always be the folder, the hard disk called Sharks. Sharks.
Yeah, Sharks.
And then slash Shakahola. Slash new folder.
And then images.
Then the images will be there 1 to 45.
You wanna allow me to start with rescue process of victims. I'll play that video and I'll try to forward it. This is a video of 29 minutes. That was number 6.
Please rewind.
Sorry?
Rewind for the part from the beginning.
At the beginning, we thought the victim was dead. That was the process of marking the grave. That is a victim being rescued in the fasting canopy. You can see how the canopies were made or designed to be. That is another canopy. Look at the state at which the victim were. Look at that victim. That's another canopy. Or still the same, or yeah, still the same. That is another one. This one was actually very much traumatizing. You look at that, those boys. Let me pause at that. Look at that boy, the way he is. Again, Your Honor, it is important to note that we decided to assemble victims in some of the homestead before they are transferred for medical attention in Malindi. This is one of the homestead that we assembled the victim. This
So Your Honor, 22 slash sharks slash rescue dot mp4 slash sharks no 22 slash rescue dot mp4 22 being the hard drive sharks, so 22 slash.
So we can look at folder 1J, 19th April. And I want to play around there. That is on my video timeline is 5310, 005310. This particular first in canopy, you will see two bodies. One had already been tied, and you will see the knots within the ankle and at the leg. That's the first victim being removed, already dead. On this one, you can now see this one is already tied. You can see the knot here.
Slash 1J slash 19th April dot mp4 22 slash 1J slash 19th April mp4 slash 4, which is the video where I was showing us minutes 50 something, 55:10 I think. Yes.
Thank you. I would love to play a video, exhibits video. That is a motorcycle, Mark 10. Those are spades. Bicycles and motorbike vehicle. That is a polythene paper with some clothing there. Those are the, I call it pamphlets or what? Those are books.
All right. We need to be a little bit more descriptive instead of watching in silence. Your Honor, the previous marking that we made, please, maybe if you put it in brackets, fasting canopy, so that 22/15/19/4, so that when you're reviewing it, you would know exactly where to go. And then this one, Your Honor, if it may please you that we mark it as Is this a different video? We need to mark it.
It's a different video. This is for exhibits, a video.
Yes, so take us back so that we get the marking.
Okay, I'll just take you back and then you will mark a bit. Just you look at the images that the exhibit had.
Okay, then let me guide you kindly. So go back in this video.
From the beginning, huh?
Yeah, from the beginning. That's why I would prefer that we just mark it and then we start going into it. So it is, Your Honor, 22/exhibits.mov. Thank you. Now we can play. Please freeze. At what timeline is that we are seeing motorbike?
000002. Just right at the beginning of the video.
Yes.
That is 000011.
And what do we see there at 11?
We see, I can see 3 pangas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 spades and a djembe.
Thank you. And here?
Here I can see bicycles and a motorcycle.
Timeline?
Timeline is 000015.
How many motorcycles?
It's a 1 motorcycle.
How many bicycles?
Bicycles that you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Now, would you know whether these ones came from somewhere else and were collected for the recording of the video?
No. We just found there as it is.
As it is?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
That is a polythene, and Your Honor, you will note that from the video I've played, most of the canopies had this polythene paper, black polythene paper.
What's the timeline?
Timeline is 000025.
And where exactly is this polythene?
It is in the canopy.
Canopy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Those are the books that were recovered. It is under timeline 000043.
And do we know where they were recovered? Because we see them well arranged.
This was recovered in house number 165.
And where is house number 165? Is it the one we are seeing in this video?
Yeah, it is. I will still play it.
Thank you. And this timeline?
That timeline is 000104. 000104.
And what are we seeing?
How can I call it now?
Pamphlets?
Pamphlets, yeah.
Thank you. Now,
So it's the timeline.
100.
Nimecheza kidogo, but it was in 000104, but still playing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, this is very important. You will now read the pamphlets as you can see them, one by one. If that means you freeze, that's okay.
When you look at that, let me just read this one. Kataa chapa mnyama 666. Ufunuo 13:16 hadi 18. 14:9 hadi 12. Daniel 7 mstari 7:4 hadi 12. Mathayo 24:15. Wathesalonike 2:3 hadi 4.
Okay. You will just read the one you can see clearly.
Onyo, wacheni marembo. Timeline 000115.
Please just indicate that there are verses there so that you don't have to read.
Sorry? Yeah, there are verses.
Verses, isn't it?
Yeah.
Any other?
Also again, we have, those are the verses and books in the Bible, if you can see.
And the title there?
The title, I can able to see this warning. Abomination before Jesus. Please do not go to hell. Timeline 000119.
Okay. And this one?
Pope Francis, Quran na Holy Bible are the same. Let me just read the title alone. Dated July 24, 2015.
Okay, and then down there there's also
The best system.
beast system.
Yeah.
And on the side?
Which side?
On the both sides of the beast system, there's something in blue.
Yeah, the UN.
UN.
Yeah.
And then subtitle hapo chini.
The New World Order is coming with a single nation, currency and religion. This is the government of Satan.
Then down there in red.
666. Allow me to take one.
Okay. What about this one?
End time messages, New World Order, IDs. Si Kenya pekee yake, bali ni dunia nzima kuingia katika utawala mmoja wa kupinga Kristo. There's a verse there.
Give a general description of the images you see on that particular pamphlet.
A general description, what I can see are ID cards with chips and some photographs. And I say, passport photo mounted.
Yes.
Yeah. Did we talk about timeline?
Yes, please always indicate timeline.
000130. That is a death certificate in South Nyanza, that is Nyanza province. I can just read. Death of Kodera. No, is this application? Yeah.
You can just read the timeline and indicate it's a death certificate of death.
Okay, thank you. Timeline is 000133. It's a death certificate.
Then the name of the deceased is up there where the casa is.
The particulars are there.
Thank you.
That is the title deeds. Again, on 000138. The particulars of the title deeds are clearly seen. Another death certificate. No, is it for the same person? Yeah. Your Honor, that is another exhibit. You can see it was mostly foodstuffs.
Timeline.
Timeline 000150. Zero seven. It was 0307. Now it is in 08. It's okay.
And might you know which homestead it is?
Sorry?
Which homestead is it? Have you marked the homestead?
By that time, we had not marked them.
And what is happening here?
Can I say cooking?
Yes, what is this?
Sorry?
What is this?
That is inside the room. It's just.
And what are we seeing in the room?
Can I say we are seeing jerrycans, mattress, and some sacks. So there is a lesson there. That is the end for the exhibit video.
Thank you.
Let's go to canopies. First, the canopies. I'll just go very fast. That is during the time we were documenting canopies, that is canopy number 274. That's how some canopies look like. These canopies had no victims, so we were just documenting canopies after the removal of victims.
So how many fasting canopies did you document in this particular video?
I have the data elsewhere. This one was just a cleared area under a tree, well fenced round, and it looked like assembly place.
What number did you give it?
There was a number down. I will give a number later. It's not senior.
I saw number 95. Very back.
75?
95.
95. Yeah, it is number 95.
Did you perhaps assign it coordinates?
Yes.
We are to visit with
Yes, yes. It is in the report.
The court was visited.
Yes,
Crime scene.
it is in the report.
Proceed.
Just a minute. It is in page 55, the last column in my report. Here we had two. There was one this side, there was another this side. That is one of the recovery that was recovered way later after the rest.